Hi. Well, if you're new to my channel, I'm Pinky. I keep forgetting to introduce myself, and I had somebody comment, what's your name? So yeah, I'm Pinky. Sorry about my hair. I'm a total mess. I just got in from walking Mr. Green, so I've got like mud all over me. But it says fuck it, I'll sit down and do a wee video now. Listen to him. But yeah, today's story time. Oh my god, like 2 seconds. Sorry about that. That was actually a delivery for my nose, because I can't breathe properly with my nose, so I have to go to a nasal doctor. But yeah, got my nasal spray from the doctor, and anyway, yes, my name's Pinky. This is Mr. Green, and today's story is it's a poltergeist type of story. I'm not sure what way this is like going to sound to you, so I'm not sure if it's paranormal or poltergeist or attachment. But yeah, whenever I was a wee baby, still in the cot and stuff, like my nose used to bust out, just blood everywhere, blood all around my cot, my room, my curtains, my walls. And whenever I was like just on my feet, starting to walk and stuff, I always used to see monsters. But like, you call them monsters whenever you're just like a wee kid, and I was like less than like 3 years old at the time, but I can remember like really young. I think it's because like of my bone condition. I can remember a lot of things like really young, from a young age. And like I used to run away. I used to jump down nearly a whole flight of stairs to get away from these monsters that were always around me. And my nose was always bleeding and stuff like that there. So like that's why I have this stuff up until I see the nasal doctor. Apparently psychics and empaths and stuff like that there, whenever you're a kid and you're an empath or psychic or whatever, you suffer with nosebleeds and stuff like that. And I know I'm an empath, but like I used to go around the house running away from these monsters. And this happened in Ballycale, and then we moved to Shannon in Bali, number 1, the wee bungalow in Shannon. I lived in number 1. My childhood mate lived in right up at the top before road, but on the other side. And strangely enough, this is where another story time is like coming from too, is Shannon, whenever we lived in Shannon. And strangely, that whole estate, there must have been over like 200 bungalows knocked down in that estate in the past like 5, 6, maybe 10 years. And the only bungalows left is number 1 to number 12, I think, which is strange, because number 1 was like so scary. It was, you felt the whole house just like watching you. But with me, I was like four at this time, because I was in P1 and I went to Bally Primary School in P1, and one night I like heard my mum sitting whispering, Elvis, yes, my dad's name is Elvis. Don't even comment about it. I don't want to talk about it. His name is Elvis. Ugh. But anyway, my ma was sitting trying to wake my dad up. She was sitting shaking him, like saying, Elvis, and he wouldn't wake up. And then my mum looked out the bedroom door, because she used to keep it open to hear for me and my big sister, because my big sister, she sleepwalk, and I was just at brittle bones. So yeah, my mum always like slept with the door open a wee bit, and she was trying to wake my dad up, because she seen this set of eyes staring at her. Set eyes just like staring at her, and like they just vanished, and Dad woke up and they came into my room, and I felt this thing, and I looked at my door, and this thing went underneath my bed. It was just all black, like it was just like a big shadow, like all black, went underneath my bed. And my dad looked underneath my bed, and there were nothing there. And my dad was like, look, just settle down, because like I stood up on my bed, like screaming, like get it away. And my ma and all was like shocked, and she didn't know I seen it until like obviously whenever I got older, I told her I've seen it too. I seen it. What happened, like, and so me and my mum seen this here thing, so they thought it was gone. So they went back to bed, and I had this strange feeling, like my ma and dad, like, sorry, that I'm in a cold, but my ma and dad like tucked me in bed, but I like couldn't settle. Like there were this window right at the bottom of my bed, just on the right hand side of it, and I had this strange feeling I needed to look out the window. I looked out the window, and whoa, this big black figure with like red, piercing, glowy, shiny like eyes. It was freaky as fuck, and it was just standing there like looking at me, and I freaked out. Went to get with the curtains and cuddled up in my teddy bears. Like I had like hundreds of teddy bears, and went to sleep. Like didn't even call for mum or dad. And then like the next morning we woke up, all our windows and doors were like nailed closed, like hundreds of nails through the frames, because back in the 90s it was the wooden frames. And there were like hundreds of nails in these frames of the doors and the windows. And like if anybody was like playing like a prank or anything, you would hear the hammer going in and out, like the hammering around the windows. But nah, like nothing. Didn't hear nothing, but there were hundreds of nails like locking us in the house. So I had to break open the door a bit to get out, obviously to go to school. So yeah, that was like something, you know, like you'll never forget. So then we ended up moving to Drumtara in Bali, and we lived in number 62. It's knocked down now, and I used to run around that house because whenever my mum and dad used to like nip over to the shop or down the town, they used to lock me in and say like lock the door and say, don't answer that door, or don't do this or don't do that. And but I always used to run around the house, and I used to like shout around the house like, where are yous? Like, just talk to me. I know yous are here. I can feel yous. So yeah, I've had quite a lot of experience with the whole like ghost shit. So that's why I kind of stopped using the Ouija board and stuff like that, and just stick into my crystals and just, you know, trying to keep on the good side of the ghost, because like I know I'm sensitive or an empath, or like, you know, I got psychic abilities. I'm able to like tell certain things. I was able to tell when I was going to break my leg. I was able to tell that I'm getting my license back. I got my license back. I got a car on Wednesday. I'll make a video maybe tomorrow about the car. But yeah, it was just all crazy. Maybe I'll make a video today about the car, I'm not sure. But yeah, a lot of ghosts, and like I take night terrors, and like I can see most of these signs in dreams, and this is how I'm able like to tell things, is through my dreams. And last night I actually had one of the scariest like dreams, night terrors, whatever you want to call them. And I went out like with a couple of girls. I ended up like being in a car with like 5 other boys, separate from the girls. We got split up somehow, but somehow they started just knifing me like all over, chopping me up, like killing me, like trying to kill me. And I played dead. This was in my dream last night, and I played dead, and they started wrapping me up in black bin liners, and somehow they couldn't move me, so they disappeared. And then I came around, and it was strange because like I had a weird feeling about this dream, because it was actually I meant to go and meet someone today, and that dream happened last night, and maybe it was a sign not to go and meet this fella. So in the dream, like they were like cutting me up, there were blood everywhere, but while they were like killing me, one of them had their phones out recording it all. So like once they thought they killed me, they left me in like a parking lot while like covered in bin liners, and I was fine. And as the weeks went on, like this crazy, as the weeks went on, I was wondering what the hell happened, because obviously I had no clue what happened. But the video of on the phone was getting shared about of these bunch of lads like killing me. So yeah, night terrors and all that. So yeah, I don't know if this video is like good enough to like even put up, but I'm just going to put it up anyway. I'm maybe going to go out and give you a wee quick look around the car in a separate video today. So yeah, I might do that. But yeah, poltergeist, everything in my life, and that's why I'm like not playing the Ouija board. But since saying that, is the Ouija board here, but I've not played it. I've not played it for like a good year now, and my life's been so much easier. Like, so, yeah, ghosts have always been in my life. It's so strange. Demonic, good, bad, just all upright scary. The way that I can tell certain things is going to happen, the way I broke my leg and stuff, and I don't know. I'm like mumbling on here, but yeah, I'm gonna let you go. Thank you for listening. I'll go out here and shoot a wee bit of a video for the car, let you see around the car a bit, like, but yeah, I'm back on the road. So in the summertime, I plan to do a road trip around the whole of Northern Ireland and Ireland. I'm not quite sure about Ireland now, but I would love to do the whole route around Northern Ireland and Ireland. So yeah, I'm going to go out here and shoot a wee bit of the car. And I need some of this in my nose because I need to get surgery in my nose to help me breathe. So this here stuff is what the doctor gives me. So it is. But yeah, thank you for listening to this story. I'm not sure if it's quite caught on to just like the ghost, and I was just rambling on. I'm so sorry I keep taking up your fucking time. Oh shit, sorry. Right, I'll go out and I'll have another video up after this video is up. So yeah, peace out. Love yous. And I'm back on the road. I'm so fucking happy. And I'm getting braces on the 14th of January. Everything is looking up. Everything is looking up. But anyway, I'm so happy. So peace out. I love yous. And I'm Pinky. And I love to talk to yous on the comments. So yeah, comment away because I'll be commenting back. So peace.